Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
you know what time it is. You know what time it is.
it's time for the tag team streaming champions of the world.
You know what it is. And I got 2 words for you.
Donate from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the other day. I was like, we need to come up with a good 2 words for RUM-Gaming for when we say that skit. Because suck it's not appropriate.
I think it's just fine. What are you talking about?
Maybe like donate it. Print it. I don't know. Game on.
Yeah.
Something clever.
Well,
Insert clever 2-word comment here.
Yep. That's what we should say. And if you don't like it, I got 2 words for you. Insert 2 words. Here.
Or just change it to a different set of words. We got 3 words for you. Hug it out. So,
news
for tradition. I'm gonna come back, start off with news. Not a whole lot in the RUM-Gaming 3D printing news. We had ended up installing a new hot end today because the other one was faulty. The one that I just put in like last week was oozing out of the top very slowly but surely and causing it to have a lot of issues. So sent it back, full refund, got a new one installed, and it is printing like a champ. Nice and pretty, printing another Flexi Fox over there.
We love to hear it.
Can't totally see. There we go. Turn that a little. Get the profile view in the
There you
printer.
go. There you go.
So, yeah, other than that, we're, still just mass printing. I got What have I made since last week? I made more Flexi Raptors. I made 3 bullet puzzles and 3 Gordian knot puzzles, I think. Yeah, I started working on the gray filament. I don't think I was on gray last time. I think I was still on green. So we got the gray Flexi Foxes and made some. These ones aren't or cleaned up or anything, but we got Among Us cookie cutters, both dead and alive.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
And yeah, I think that's all I got in the gray bullet puzzles and Gordian knots. Yeah.
Why don't you show off the
around.
bullet puzzles so people that don't know what a bullet puzzle is, you can show them.
I wonder if I don't know what to do with the white one. I don't know if I still have it built or not.
No, you gave it to me.
Did I?
Mm-hmm. I have it.
I don't remember. Well, you show it.
I don't know where it is. I think it's boxed away.
Oh yeah. And I made sharks. Actually, I think I did start on the shark.
Yeah, you did start on the sharks. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the start of it. With 3 of those. So first, this is the Gordian knot. So these 6 pieces all go together where it'll be like, or 3? I think it's like 3 facing this way and 3 facing this way, all inside of each other. It makes one big knot, per se, square knot.
Sure.
I used to have one put together somewhere. Probably gave it to somebody. And then we got the 762. Where's my camera? 762 bullet puzzle. And these all go together like a, what would you call it? Like a jack from the jumping jacks.
Yeah.
All 6 of them weave together. You can see they have different grooves on them, so they all slide into each other.
Put it together. It's easy. You can do it in like 2 seconds.
Well, I don't have them cleaned. Like, look at this.
Oh.
Just like all this junk on there won't slide into anything.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Goal for next week. I'll clean up. I'll put both of them together because I wanted to make like an example, but I thought about just taking the pictures of them.
No, I mean, you should have an example out there. It's like, hey, this is what it looks like solved. And then when you sell it, you can put them in little Ziploc baggies.
Well, separate. Yeah, but I only have 3 of them.
Well, no, you probably want to sell them put together. That way people can take them apart.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, too. I was going to see if I had I thought I had a picture of them or something somewhere, but I don't know where those things went.
But yeah, a picture would be cool, too. That way you can give them the little baggie and a picture of what it looks like.
Well, I guess I could, like, print off instructions or something.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just print off that way, just in case you can't figure it out, here's the instructions to prove that it is possible.
Yeah.
So, egg turns extra $1 more if you want the instructions.
That's a little scummy.
Hey, for good cause. Right?
It's true. It's for the kids, man. It's for the kids. Yeah.
It's not for the kids.
It's not for the kids.
For the adults that act like kids.
That's right.
So
don't forget it.
But that's it. We also are potentially planning for a 2024 convention or festival or whatever booth.
Yep.
Potentially going to go to the Dallas Fan Festival 2024. The Hart family, at least my side's going to be attending the 2023 one. Thinking about just making a single day trip, like literally just get up early Saturday morning, drive down there, see it all, come back Saturday night.
Why not, man?
That way we can kind of gauge what the audience is down there.
Yeah, what it looks like.
But they have a free area, but it's kind of they handpick who they think is worthy of being in the free area. Otherwise, you have to pay. It wasn't a lot. It was like $150 or $200 or something. But and that's for the whole 3-day event. But,
that's not too bad.
Yeah, so I figure we'll play that by ear next year, depending on what RUM's funding's looking like. Whether we're gonna pay for the entire, main table with power and all that, or try and slip into the free area and be next to the Girl Scouts or something.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we're a nonprofit. We're just as eligible as anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, but the only stipulation is that it's meant for more local things. So I figure like the
Yeah.
local ones are going to get more preference over us. But
I mean, we could just tell them we're in Houston too.
yeah, but it's Dallas. They're talking, like they want local Dallas things. They're like the Dallas dance troupe and the Dallas
Yeah, that's true.
VFW.
That's true. If we tell them we're from Houston, they'll probably hate us.
But yeah, that's the only news. Not really long-term future news, or unless you want to come attend the festival with us. At least the goat side will be there on the 21st. I think that's when it is.
Yeah, I think you said it.
When is it? October 21st. Yeah, day after my birthday.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed with DreamHack. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Again, I think we're really just salty about those boxes.
Well, not only that, I mean, I feel like if I wasn't going with like a big group, if it was like just me, I would have bought a ticket to the Counter-Strike tournament, the IEM that was going on there too.
Yeah.
And that would have made it worth it to me. That would have made it fun, I think. But I love sitting and watching esports, and I know, I mean, not everybody does, so I don't want to like drag people into watching, an esports game with me. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's all about what you're into. Like I like watching them sometimes. If it's a game I'm playing, like I've watched the Call of Duty tournaments and stuff because I play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I find it fascinating to see how good these people can be.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I've never really played Counter-Strike. No. At DreamHack, though, I was watching that Smash Brothers tournament they had going on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's partial because I grew up with a little bit of Smash Brothers on 64.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Smash has gotten really, really popular.
Yeah,
it just keeps getting more and more popular.
Going on. Yeah. But so that's it for 3D printing and RUM news.
Yep.
On my side. I don't know if you got any progress on your dice or anything over there. I know you're in the process of moving and shit. So.
Yeah, I'm in the process of moving, so it's going to be on hold for a little while. But the nice thing is, once we do move and I can set it back up, it'll have its own dedicated space and area. So that'll be really, really nice.
Yeah. And then we can focus some time on getting your printer pumping out things for conventions.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's all kinds of stuff that happens in Houston that I could be going to. Farmers markets, and Katie's got its own little, like, Katie market, community market.
Well, I meant, like for things like the Dallas thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if we're going to be there for 3 days,
we make sure we have some inventory. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be sitting there like mid-Saturday with an empty table, like taking orders or something.
That's if anybody buys our stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm saying in theory, we could be halfway through, but we have to stay at the table the whole weekend, be like taking orders or something.
Yeah.
But I do I mean, not that it's really anything for the stream, but we're going to try and make some larger objects as well, kind of show off what you can do with 3D printing.
Yeah.
Like, one of these days, maybe after this flea market run is over, I might start making the Frostmourne sword. The life-size Frostmourne sword. Yeah. Like, that'd be cool to bring to every convention and display.
Yeah.
Just have a couple big items like that. Like, totally not for sale. Like, no, we'll make you one if you want to buy it, but these are display only.
Yeah.
Carry them to every convention. Make something else that's cool. I was trying to think of something off the top of my head, but maybe
a life-size master
give us
sword.
Some suggestions.
Life-size master sword.
I don't know if that would work. Maybe. I mean, it's pretty thin. Could look into it, see if there's a model out there. Yeah, we could just make a life-size Master Chief. What are you talking about?
I said Master Sword, not Energy Sword.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Halo sword.
Yeah, that's the Energy
Master Sword.
I'm talking about the sword from Legend of Zelda.
Oh, well, that's easier. Yeah, that's definitely doable. But they even got the damaged ones and everything.
Yep.
Well, yeah, so anyway, to continue our cost of living and whatnot stream, so we recap on the previous weeks. We started off by talking, how many steps is your ladder in life, when it comes to finances and goals as far as, careers and income. We kind of settled on the analogy there is, how tall is your ladder? Some people have a 3-step ladder and reach that 3-step, working at the Dollar General, living in their, slumlord house. And, that's all they need. As long as they can put food on their table, all they care about.
Got a chair to sit in, a pot to shit in.
Yeah. I mean, some people just live a much more simpler life, whereas a lot of us start off there and just keep going and going. And so it's, the whole start of this series was, the curiosity of, what makes you stop and where do you stop?
Yeah. And that, not necessarily that stopping is a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Or, we're definitely not talking shit about the people that do. It's just exploring and diving deep into that mindset.
And then we picked it the week after that, talking about we compared the cost of living from the 80s to now, just in general across the U.S. Some interesting factors there that
really eye-opening.
The gap keeps increasing between the income versus cost of living.
Yeah.
And yet we all seem to just keep riding along. And then just last week we were meant to kind of deep dive into what would your cap be if somebody were to just give you an allotment, but you had to keep working at the same time. What would be your this would be a nice cushy lifestyle, nothing crazy. And we didn't get to dive into that too much, and we might try and touch on it today.
Yeah.
But we did finally get our comparisons. I sent out a homework assignment to a couple of us out there. So me, Dragon, and Mudslide, who's what stream did he attend us when? Was it
the zombie apocalypse?
Was it that one? Yeah. Survival stream.
No, one of
them. And so we fit a little spreadsheet, which kind of just a breakdown of our cost of living and our income, and to see what's left over. Nothing very intrusive. We're not giving you our tax documents or anything. It's all kind of rounded up or down.
Yeah.
We try to go up to basically our entire month of August. That way we kind of have a good comparison. For a lot of us, at least in the South, that's our most expensive time of year, because electricity bill shoots through the roof, and we're still kind of maybe doing some end of the summer activities, things like that. Now the breakdown here is we got Dragon's list is from the Houston and Texas area. Mine is from up in northern Oklahoma, and Mudslide is up in the crap. What's the other major city? Not Anchorage. Dang it, Fairbanks. The Fairbanks area of Alaska. So we kind of get a kind of a broad spectrum. We got the major city, and then we got Alaskan, because everything in Alaska is outrageously priced, So you got big city, Alaska, and then Oklahoma, and kind of give a good comparison of 3 different areas. As far as the households go, all 3 are married, couple incomes, both adults working. Dragon has no kids. I have 1 kid. Adam had 2, but 1, I don't know if he officially moved out or not. I was trying to get an answer because I didn't think about it till an hour before the stream. But I know one of his kids, is an adult working, but I don't know if he's living on his own. So I don't know exactly how that plays in, but at least for the longest time he had 2 kids. So at the very least he has 1 still that's still in school. So. But yeah, so we can kind of break into that, and
Mhm.
we should like I said, I could bring up that list of 2023 cost of living just to compare like the nation average to see where we stand as well.
Yeah, against the average. Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe we'll come back to that. Do you want to start off with yours, or you want to go with mine, or we want to see Alaska first?
Let's see Alaska first.
All
Let's set the bar high, or maybe low. Who knows?
Yeah, make us feel better, maybe. Yeah.
You know.
Now, I mean, fair warning though, mudslide does that a lot of. So for those of you who don't know, Alaska has, at least where they are, it's like 6 months of winter, 6 months of summer, and then also during the summer, it's like 6 months of light. Like at 2 in the morning, it still looks like it's 6 in the morning here in the States.
Mhm.
So when they want to go out and do some shit, they can do it almost whenever they want. And because they spend 6 months locked in their houses, pretty much, like
Yeah.
they want to make as much advantage of it while the warm months are there. So it's completely understandable. Like if I was up there, I'd have a bunch of toys and everything too. I'd just be going ham
Mm-hmm.
once warmer months came out, once the sun or once the snow went away. Yeah.
Yep.
And also, hunting and whatnot. So just to bear that in mind. He's not living some crazy extravagant life. He likes to hunt. He works on cars.
Yeah. Expensive.
And lives in Alaska. so, actually, do you want to just do a comparison across the board of each item going? At least the main ones, like rent, water, electric.
I mean, yeah, we could just like everybody. We could go like rent and mine, yours, Alaska.
Yeah, that might make it a little bit more easier to remember. Otherwise, remember wait, how much was that one? Let's see. Let me paste this in here. Okay. So, and then also we have we'll go over that at the end, but for the end, we have I did like what would be the cheapest cost of living here in Bartlesville.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
So, Alaska rent, and this is I mean, I should have put that on there, but as far as I remember, he's in a fairly new home, but it's
Mhm.
something crazy. I think it's like 2-3 bedroom, 2 bath, standard family home.
Mhm.
Nothing, it's not like some 3,000 square feet house or anything. But he pays $1,700 a month for mortgage.
Okay.
And we'll just go, from top of the states down. So he pays 1,700, I pay 800, and you're going to be paying how much?
2450.
So yeah, you could live in Alaska twice almost. Yeah, well,
Yep.
not twice, but
Yep.
still, you could say what's $700?
Yeah.
For the same size house, also brand new.
Yeah.
Dang. Surprisingly, his water costs more. I don't know why I thought it'd be cheaper. Maybe just I don't know. So
Oh,
his is
before we continue, the values that I'm giving are going to be estimates on the new house that we're going to be living in. So none of it really, as far as like utilities and stuff, are going to be exact. It's just kind of an estimate based on the people that have lived around here for a while.
I mean, for the most part, like your utilities should be roughly the same you are now.
Yeah, which is kind of what I'm basing it on. But I don't pay gas or water. My father-in-law still does, but I pay.
Well, yeah, but I figured you knew how much it was.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, his water bill was $120 a month in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was $97 in August. It
Mm-hmm.
kind of averages around 90.
So ours will be about $100, maybe less.
Okay.
I know here, like the actual price here is around like $60 because he always pays extra, and so it rolls over every month.
Mm.
So it's always like less because he always puts in extra. So I estimate it to be about $100 a month or so.
Okay. Ours has been going up and up and up in the last 10 years. It started off like $45 a month 10 years ago. It's literally doubled.
Right.
No logical explanation as to why. I mean, they upgraded to digital meters and stuff, but it's just crazy price hike, and I still don't understand why.
Yeah.
Electric is honestly, I thought it would be like way cheaper comparing, we're riding triple digits 30 days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But his electric was $360 in August, and
Yeah.
mine was $330.
Yeah. So again, an estimate on my part, because the house we're going to be moving to is a little bit smaller. There's a lot more like energy efficiency accommodations and things like that. Like, matter of fact, I just did the walkthrough on our new house today, the first like initial walkthrough before closing, and the builder was telling us all about the energy efficiency stuff that the house has, and like, it has, top of the line insulation and shit like that. But so
I mean, so does mine, but
this
doesn't make enough of a difference in my opinion.
but this is a rough estimate just based on moving to a smaller house that doesn't
How
use
much
as
smaller?
much.
I thought this house was roughly the same size.
No, this house is quite a bit bigger. This is a 4. Well,
You know what the square footage is?
no, not off the top of my head, but this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. So there's like a whole other bedroom. So it's at least, I would say maybe 15 to 20 square foot bigger.
Are you still on? Wasn't it like Dartmouth or something?
Yeah.
I don't know say it on the stream, but I could just Google it real quick to
But
figure out your square footage is.
But I estimate my electric bill to be about $325 a month.
Well, hopefully not a month, but August.
Well, I'm on my electric company. I'm on an average billing plan. So what they did is they took my gross highest and my my highest bill payment at my lowest, and then they averaged them out, and then they charged me a similar average throughout the whole year. So like during the,
is your average going to be 300?
it's because it's an older house. It's not as well insulated. I mean, when I was in my apartment, I was paying less than $100 a month.
Fuck. I wish I could have $100 a month on average.
Yeah, when I was in my apartment, I was less than $100. I was paying like $60 to $80, like $80 in the summer, $60 in the winter.
So it's not that much, but it's 2,100 square feet.
Mine's 1,388. That's almost 1,000 square feet more.
It's 1,400, but yeah, 900 square feet bigger. But yeah, still, it's crazy.
But yeah. So I mean, again, we'll see. I'm estimating high. I'm hoping it for it to be a little lower, but we'll see.
Yeah, because my average, because I've told you before how I keep a spreadsheet going where it'll tell me my average.
Mm-hmm.
So my average for 2022 was 205, and my average in 2023 thus far is 220.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, because you're in a pretty much similar climate as I am.
Right.
I might have a little bit cooler weeks, and you might have a little bit hotter weeks, but
yeah,
roughly the same. And mine averages out down to 200. So it's like, yeah, I pay $330 in August, but come January, I'm paying like $150.
Yeah.
So, but the flip side of that is I'm paying also like $150 in gas, whereas in August I paid $54. Moving on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Mudslide says that he put in how much he pays in the winter, which makes sense. I kind of wanted to know what he paid in August as well, but he pays $300 in gas in the winter. So I'd imagine it's probably close to what mine is.
Jeez,
in the summer.
300?
Yeah, when it's fucking -12.
That's fair. That's
mean shit. The heater is running all day.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's always like his flips, between 300 to 300. Like he's just paying 300 on one or the other, depending on what time of year it is.
Yeah.
Whereas mine goes from 150 to 50.
Yeah. I expect it to be in my area about $65.
It's about the same
Yeah.
as me anyway.
Yeah.
Next is car insurance.
Yeah.
So his 2 cars that he's paying insurance on, I'm paying insurance on 2 cars. His is 205, which granted, that kind of fluctuates depending on what kind of coverage you're paying for.
Right.
I'm cheap. I'm paying full coverage on the one I'm still paying on, but the other one is the absolute bare bones cheap as you can get it. So my combined insurance is $102.
Yeah.
But I also don't have Grace on there yet because she can't drive.
Yeah.
So that might go up a little bit whenever I have to add her on there.
Yeah.
He potentially has 4 adults on his. So.
Yeah. I pay full coverage on 2 vehicles, and 2 drivers on each, and it's roughly $220 a month for me.
So you're paying more than him. Shit.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Well, that's because I have tickets on my record. So in a few more years, when those tickets go away, then it'll drop. Before I got that ticket, it was like $140.
Next is cell phones, which again, I'm assuming 4 adults paying $200 a month. So that's pretty reasonable. $50 a head.
Right.
And I'm basically the same. I'm paying for 3, so I have 146 for ours. But that gives, well, technically, I guess that's 4. We're paying for 3 phones and a tablet line. So
yeah,
I have 146 for me.
Yeah.
But we also don't pay for our phones. We just buy our phones outright.
Yeah.
So it's just my usage bill.
Yeah, I'm paying on 2 devices, maybe 1 now. I may have paid off mine already. I haven't checked, but at a minimum 1 device, and then 2 people, and then a watch, and I'm paying $140 a month, average.
Damn, you're paying $6 less than me, and I'm not even paying for anything.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I got grandfathered into a really good plan, and they keep on asking me to change my plan and upgrade. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mine is 2, but recently, it was I want to say it was $115 every month. And then I don't know, I need to go back and look at it because I don't know why it's $146. Honestly, it's only supposed to be $15 more, so it should be $130. But yeah, I do the military plan through T-Mobile.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. So mine should be about the same, but I'm upset for the fact that I'm paying for but you're paying for a phone. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I need to look into mine more.
Yeah. How long have you been with T-Mobile?
I don't know. Forever.
Yeah, same.
Not forever, but 8 years or something.
Yeah.
I bounced around a little bit. I know I was with Sprint when I was 18, and then I think we went to Verizon. Isn't that what our parents were on originally?
No, they were with they've been with T-Mobile for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
I've been
bounced around.
I've been with T-Mobile for long time now. At least 10 years. At least.
Yeah. We bounced around because like I said, originally I went through Sprint when I was, on my own, and then I think it was when we went to Germany, didn't have, I had cell phones. Particularly, I had T-Mobile in Germany, but it was prepaid, local only.
Right.
And then when we went to Hawaii, I think there was might have got on Verizon. I swear I was on Verizon at one point.
And
then I think it was when we first moved up here, we piggybacked off of Crystal's parents' account on AT&T.
Right.
And then we finally officially totally on our own with T-Mobile. But anyway, I don't know. I'm curious what Adam has. I don't know what he has, but this seems pretty average. It seems like we're all roughly paying about $50 a person.
Yeah, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Internet. Adam hates me for this one. So he's paying $185 a month
Oh
for internet.
God.
And I think it's like not even gig speeds.
Yeah.
Or he might. I think he is at a gig now, but he's been paying like that much, like even before his new house.
Yeah.
I have the symmetrical fiber 1 gig up, 1 gig down for $91 a month.
Yeah. I have. I don't think it's fiber, but Xfinity still offers like a 1 gig up, 1 gig down plan, even though it's not fiber, and it gets pretty damn close. The minimum I've seen it is like 800, and I pay 95.
Yeah. So me and you are on par, but Adam's getting fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
God.
And that might get cheaper when we move to our new house. That's just what I'm paying now.
Yeah. The other daunting one from mudslides side is the car loan. But granted, mudslide's been one of those people who's been like always in like a new vehicle, almost like as soon as it's paid, and he doesn't skimp like me.
Yeah.
I'm cheap. I will find the best value for my dollar on a car. The last car we got it in like 2020, and it was a 2016 used Outlander for $10,000. I think it was like $11,000 after taxes and shit. But yeah, so his monthly car loan between his and his wife's car, he's paying for at least 2 cars, is $1,200 a month. I'm paying for only 1 car at $260 a month.
Yeah, I'm paying for 2 cars, and this is probably higher because I don't know exactly how much Shelby pays for hers.
You didn't just ask her?
No, but I put 640. But nice thing is, my car's about to get paid off, so that's about to get cut in half.
Yeah,
mine will be paid off in just a couple of months, actually.
I think mine's getting close. I think it's right around a year, maybe, or something. Because I was talking about like once that's over, then we can start paying more towards our other debts.
Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely want to pay off that car as quick as I can. That way, it'll be more money in my pocket for mortgage.
Yeah.
But this spreadsheet actually was kind of enlightening to me. But we'll get to that.
Yeah. So now we're into the other section, and from here, so it seems like for the most part, minus mortgage, everything else is roughly the same. The mortgage is the only crazy one where like I'm getting away like dirt cheap. 1,400 square foot house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's built in 1990. It's not old. It's not new.
Yeah.
But, I'm in a nice little like semi-secluded neighborhood. It's not like HOA or is it HOA, right?
Do you have an HOA, homeowners association?
No, I was trying to make sure that was the abbreviation.
Yeah.
I was saying, no, it's not like HOA exclusive. It's just in a little nook of the like northeast corner of town. So like there's no through traffic. Like you're only in this neighborhood if you live here.
Yeah.
Because there's no exit. Like nobody's even cutting through this neighborhood.
Yeah.
So that part's nice.
That's what I like about the neighborhood that we picked too. Like we're like kind of tucked back into the neighborhood, so any kind of traffic is gonna be going through is people that live there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like even like your dad's house, like it's its own little tucked in neighborhood, but everybody has their own little shortcuts that go through neighborhoods.
Yeah, because my dad's neighborhood like connects to another neighborhood and then to another major road, so it's like people are using the neighborhood as a shortcut to like bypass the light and shit. Which like my neighborhood doesn't have that. There's no like cut through. Like when you turn into my neighborhood, the only way out is the way you came in.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the same here. Yeah, so that's the only major difference. Like, mudslides in like a brand new house for 17. You're moving into a brand new house for 24. I'm in a newish house for 800.
Yeah, that's
granted.
ridiculous. I wish I could get into a house for 800.
Now, granted, I mean, granted, that was also we bought this prior to all the
Yeah.
increases. So,
Yeah. True.
like
I'm buying a house at the worst possible time right now.
we got this house at 90,000. It's now estimated worth is like 160.
Travesty.
Yeah. So anyway, now to get into the other column,
Yeah.
we'll kind of plow through Adam's list and then mine and then yours, and then we'll kind of look at our totals at the end here. So Adam has whatever the fuck a Mud Pro is. I don't even know. What's a Mud Pro? Oh, it's a 4-wheeler. I guess. Looks like it. Yeah. God damn. 4-wheeler payment costs that much? Spend $185 a month for a 4-wheeler.
For a 4-wheeler.
Like, God, dude, my car payment is $260. Camper trailer, $350 a month. The trailer for the 4-wheeler, is that right? Or is it trailer with a wheel? It says trailer / wheeler. So maybe the trailer and another 4-wheeler, I hope, because it's $317 a month.
Yeah.
Then he has a motorcycle for $273 a month.
Okay.
And then we talked about it on Discord the other day. He's paying about $500 a month in credit cards between the two of them. Then he pays about $700 a month on food, and that's just groceries, not like eating out. And then the crazy part, fuel, just gas for both of their cars going back and forth to work, because they both have a little bit of a commute. You know, they don't work from home or anything.
Right.
It's $800 in August. Dude paid my mortgage in gasoline. Like, God damn.
Yeah.
Bringing his whopping August total, reoccurring bills, not to include any kind of extracurriculars or eating out or anything, to $6,600. That's how much his cost of living was in August. So now swinging down to mine, the additional things I had on mine is I have credit card bill that I pay $300 a month compared to his $500. I pay $61 a month for like home security alarm panel and sensors and all that. We bought an air conditioner or a whole new HVAC system last summer, so I'm paying $200 a month for that. A couple of years back, I paid, speaking of those home efficiencies, a couple of years back, or it was actually like the first year we moved in, so I guess 2017.
Right.
We paid to have all the windows replaced with the argon gas-filled windows, like renewal by Anderson, fucking lifetime warranty. Feel like a sucker for buying them.
Right.
Paying $130 a month for my windows for like the rest of my life. I threw in pets because we have a bird, bearded dragon, and a cat. Averages out to about $45 a month for pet supplies. And then this one, I actually went through my bank statement. You can on ours, we can actually, it breaks down what every purchase is in like a little pie chart, and you can actually go and if it doesn't know what it is, you can go and manually add what it is.
Right.
So mine, I just put in food. This is groceries, household items, like toilet paper, shampoo, and whatnot, laundry detergent. Anything you'd buy at the grocery store per se. So this is eating out, groceries, and household items. $1,300 in August. Now, where I get to save a lot compared to Mudslide, because we both work from home, I only spend about $50, maybe $70 a month on gas.
Yeah.
And then we have about $50 a month in subscriptions, just between TV services and Twitch.
Right.
And so that brings my total to $4,011 a month for August. compared to mudslides, 6,600. So he's literally paying about $2,600 more a month than me. And then where are you standing?
So, give me 1 second.
All right. We need to be watching our messages. I was looking at the spreadsheet.
Oh, yeah.
You don't, yeah, nobody likes thinking about it.
And then come December,
Like-
get an extra $425 in your pocket. How
Like
so?
425 a month, or you're just getting 425 in December. And while he's answering that, we can go
Yeah.
through yours.
Yeah. So for subscriptions, that's, you know, streaming services, Amazon Prime, things like that, I put, car paid off. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So is that big like achievement check mark as an adult is whenever you can pay off that car and the car isn't broke down enough that you need to go buy another one.
Yeah.
So you get to like ride that period of time between when you're gonna actually need another car payment.
Yep.
It's like that sweet spot in life. You're like, ooh, for at least the next 2 years, we can ride this high. What sucks though is when you like me, you know, I kind of take that gamble because we always buy used cars. So it's like a lot of times by the time it's paid off, we're close to we just need another one, you know. Yeah, and then like Gert was saying, you know, like we're kind of in the same situation. Our kids are all about to hit like 16 years old at the same time and gonna be wanting a car.
Yeah.
So it's like almost stuck in that boat where you're like, well, we're gonna not have a payment, but now I gotta give a car to them. Like, fuck my life.
Yeah.
Car payment again.
And then I put about $675 in just various other like debts and payments. So, you know, credit card, insurance, or not
You already went
insurance.
over insurance.
Well, yeah, no, not insurance. Credit card. Shelby's got student loans. Just, you know, things like that, of that nature.
That's one thing me and Crystal are grateful for, I guess,
Mhm.
is that all mine was paid for by the VA and all hers was paid for with my deployment money.
Yeah.
So, like, we just paid hers outright, you know, minus like grants and stuff, and then
Right.
mine was paid for by the VA. So we've never had any actual student debt,
Right.
and that it's a lot of people.
Yeah. And then I put 300 for groceries because I figure, you know, every 2 weeks you spend about $150 at the grocery store.
Have you gone grocery shopping recently?
No, not in like 2 weeks.
No, I meant like in the last year, but
Oh yeah.
$150 ain't getting you shit, man.
Because we don't typically buy like snacks and like extra stuff. We like put a meal plan together and then we buy the stuff for that meal plan, and then that's really kind of
Well, I guess again, you know, when I think grocery shopping, I think of all the household items too.
Yeah.
You know, buying like laundry detergent, shampoos, and toilet paper every month, and paper towels, and you know,
well,
what
we
have you.
we
Yeah.
we buy bulk, so we can go.
So
you
do
know.
I. Fuck, we go to Sam's Club like once a month.
Yeah. And then gas, because again, I get to be nice about this because I work from home. So her car takes about $40 to fill up. She fills up about every 2 weeks, so I put it about $80 a month for gas.
Well, I mean, you got a little bit more than that. I mean, you're still doing some traveling and stuff.
Not really. I mean, we take her car just about everywhere.
Well, I thought you were saying it was 2 tanks of gas just for her to get to work and back.
No, I mean that's just our normal use. Yeah. And that's pretty much it, which puts my whopping total up to $51.55.
So, yeah, it's about $1,100 over mine.
Yep.
And still like 1,400 under mudslides.
Yep.
Of course, we don't have all these toys.
Yeah. Yep.
It's funny. He's got toys. I'm paying off windows and fucking HVAC system and
Yeah.
shit. And then just recently, I dropped $2,100 on my bathroom. Oh, Yeah, speaking of retarded news that I could have told you at the beginning with this finance stuff. So, was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday that I paid off that. I think I messaged you, didn't
I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, you might have.
I? Or I said, like, fuck my life, there goes $2,100 or something. Dang, I thought it was you.
Yeah. You did. You did. I remember now.
How long ago? Oh, there it is. Man, that was the 14th. All right, what day was the 14th?
That was.
Yeah, it was Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, so Thursday, I paid $2,100 because I had to get my bathroom tile and drywall replaced.
Oh, really?
And then on Friday, I'm out there finally edging the lawn, like a nice deep cut edge around all the sidewalk, driveway, curb. And I have a little, like, 5-foot by 1-foot window by the front door, shattered the first pane of glass on it with something that flung out from the weed eater.
Oh, no, dude.
Like,
And you just fucking got those windows, too. They got a warranty?
No, that one isn't part of that. So it's all the windows you can open that are with the expensive windows. This one's just a little fixed window. But it's like as tall as the door and like maybe 10 inches wide.
Right.
So it's like 6 foot by 10 inches. But it's double paned. And yeah, I guess a little fucking rock or something. You can see the impact point, and it just completely spiderweb shattered top to bottom.
Damn.
So I got like some painter's tape out there on it, trying to like keep it in place at least for now. Because I'm like, literally just spent every penny we had on the bathroom, and the next day shatter a window on the house.
Man,
like, are you kidding me?
when it rains, it fucking pours, man.
Dude, you don't even want to know. I've been saying
that's something I need to put on here as expenses, at least for the first few months of living in the house. I'm gonna have to buy a fucking lawnmower. I'm gonna have to buy a weed eater. I'm gonna buy furniture.
And you're gonna be wanting to do, we need curtains here.
We're gonna be decorating.
Every time we've moved, we end up spending hundreds of dollars on something.
Yeah.
Like, this would work great in this spot, like, it's always something. Need a clothes hamper or something,
That's a good idea, Gert. Just buy cheap Amazon window tint, holds the window together and keeps the sun out.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Just saying, fuck it, it's just a single pane now and just taking the shattered part out.
Oh, God.
No, but I did think about getting like the one-way glass there or something, like mirror glass. Don't forget about your vehicle's extended warranty.
Yeah, that Snap-on bill, which I'm proud of. I don't have a Snap-on bill.
Like Gert just said, he just spent $200, like, and then opened the fridge and he's like, "Where the fuck did all the food go?" It's like shit, dude. I'll go shit. I mean, for instance, I went to the grocery store like Friday or Saturday or something, right? I think it was Friday. Just to get like sandwich material, milk, and I think like there's a couple of random things like eggs and coffee or something. Like literally like 4 bags, carry it in one hand, groceries.
Right.
Spent $130. And that was just shit to make sandwiches for 5 days, some milk, and I think like some French bread pizza for the wife. Oh, and some Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally like just enough shit to like make lunch for the next 5 days. Cost me $130, and you're talking about you're gonna feed the 2 of y'all for 2 weeks on $150. I'm like, man, groceries suck right now.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be cheap. And man, sometimes I feel like being cheap. I feel like sometimes, I don't know. I hate not having extra money. And even though I know it's because I just bought a bathroom,
Yeah, yeah.
like it makes me want to like go back in time 10 years. Like, you know what? We're eating nothing but ramen and complete meals for the next month.
Stock up on the milk and ground beef. We're eating hamburger helper. Like,
Dude, not
hope
even
you
that.
like cheesy
We're just
enchilada.
eating the helper.
Yeah. Making it without the meat, just the noodles. Shit.
Anyway, so now we'll get into the grand totals and how much we have left over versus our income. So, as a lot of people may or may not know, Alaska has a much higher, not really minimum wage, but you know, even working at like fast food is like $18 an hour.
Yeah.
So their combined income up there for this 2-adult working household is $9,000 a month, with his outgoing cost of living being $6,600, leaving him with about $2,400 left over for, you know, fun and eating out and,
Right.
you know, all the extra expenses. So even with having a bunch of toys, you know, he still has a decent amount of money left over.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is also after, you know, 20 years of adulting. It's not like he
Yeah.
started out that way at 18.
Yeah.
And then from 9,
Good night, Grace.
we're at $5,630 for a month, with an outgoing of $4,011, leaving me with $1,619 a month.
Mm-hmm.
But mine, you know, that's including all of our fast food as well. Or
Yeah.
no, that wasn't fast food. That was just groceries. That's right. I didn't put the fast food on. Did I? No, I did. That was everything. Yeah, that was fast food and groceries. $1,300. So yeah, so that's just our spending money.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, not even enough to cover that bathroom. But
yeah.
So, what? Good night.
Good night, Grace.
Why are you stalking my printer?
Because I leave Nathan.
Hey, Gert says good night, Grace.
Hey, Grace. You need to read this.
Good night.
Good night, Grace.
Night who?
Shelby and Garrett.
That's not what that says.
Crazy Quinn 12 713 Gert. And Dragon Lord Live.
Good night, Grace.
Good night. Night, everyone. How about that? Good? Yeah, I agree.
Nope, it's terrible. Nobody can even see your face. All I see is your hair swooshing around. Like Cousin It.
You can see my face.
Okay, goodbye. So anyway.
Yeah. So down to mine, huh? This one was a little eye-opening, and I've been talking about it, and I've said it a couple of times over the past stream. Our average combined in is about $8,000. Our outgoing is 51, 55 on, you know, estimate. So with the remaining of about $2,800.
So you got more money left over than old Alaska up there.
Yep.
Definitely got more than me.
But then again, you know, that I didn't estimate in my fast food and eating out and, you know, all the stuff that we do a lot. So
I tried to really put it into perspective here for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, that's why the other day, you know, when you said 2,400 in mortgage, and I'm like, bro, if I changed my mortgage right now to 24, because it's on a fancy spreadsheet, I would have $19 left over. Like, I would literally have to drastically change my lifestyle. Like,
yeah.
And That's 2,400 even. You said yours is 2,450, right?
Yeah, 2450
So
average.
yeah,
It might be a little bit more, it might be less. We haven't locked
I'm
that in yet.
I'm at negative $31. Right?
Get good,
So
scrub.
I'm like, no, just no. I'll
Listen,
move back to Houston.
no, listen. You would make more money if you would actually push to get your disability rating up, like
Yeah,
Crystal and I have been asking you to do forever now.
I have actually taken steps towards that. Thank you very much.
Okay, listen. A little baby step and stumbling out of bed isn't anything. Okay, you need to take some leaps and strides, my man.
But
Get it done. Get it done. You'll thank us. You'll thank
this is
me.
why I don't understand why you're broke all the time.
Well,
I'm over here living the fucking struggle for the most part.
I don't understand how you're not making more fucking money.
I just started this job 2 months ago.
Yeah,
what do you want from me?
Why it's taking you? Why your disability rating still isn't where it should be? How long have you been out of the army?
A couple months.
Come on,
Anyway,
man. Get your shit together. Get your shit together.
Look, I'm old and broken.
Listen. Part of our mission statement is to help people with that process, and you can't even do it yourself. Come on, man.
Hey, I know how to do it.
Yeah,
just not doing it.
I'm not taking your advice.
Oh shit!
Let's wait, 15 years, and then we'll try.
I just realized I forgot to. Strategy. So Adams is a little different actually, because I forgot to actually change that credit card to the number. So his is actually 7,100 expenses a month, leaving him with 1,900.
No, that's
shit. He barely only has $300 more a month than me.
Yeah.
But he also has a lot of toys, and I ain't got
shit.
I got a broken truck in the garage.
Yeah. You know what my toy is? You know what my toy is? It's right here, right behind the camera.
So, well, yeah, but that doesn't cost you anything every month.
That's true. It's true.
So now, to go into the crazy thing, kind of the point of this whole series is the general cost of living state in the U.S. right now. And so to put that in a little bit more perspective, since we already compared the 80s to 2023, we've kind of compared, Alaska to Oklahoma to Texas.
Kind of a pretty wide range of the U.S.
Yeah. And it all kind of balances out, but we're all doing pretty well for ourselves as well. That's, kind of stipulation. It all looks positive when you look at it like that, because we're all doing pretty well for ourselves. All three households have 2 working adults, all working, decent jobs that we've either been at it for a while or, earned our way into a higher than normal rate of pay.
Yeah.
We're not balling or anything, but
no, but we're I mean, I could say we're making slightly above and below average.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying we're all doing well enough where we obviously still have enough money left over at the end of the day to do shit.
Yeah.
We're not scrambling.
Yeah.
I paid for that bathroom out of pocket pretty much.
Yeah.
I didn't have to get a loan out for it. But now to put it into more perspective, and I'm going to share this picture with you so you can hear it with the screen. Assuming this copy and paste works. What are we doing here? Why can't I copy it? Copy. Paste. Do I still have it pulled up? Maybe. Hang on. I put it on. Hang on. What am I retarded? My brain, even though I use snippet like 30,000 times a day, it didn't come to my attention now. There we go. There's the house. I'm going to put that up while I go through the numbers here. So this is the cheapest place to live, based off of places that are posted online. Maybe if I went to like Facebook Marketplace, I might be able to find somebody cheaper. I did see a post the other day of somebody asking for a house for $500 or less a month, and they actually did find one for $500. that was similar to this, but this is just, you know, what I can find just applying online. Like, I need a place today, you know, without too much digging. Cheapest place I could find was a $625 a month, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 800 square foot house.
Wrong display.
It has everything you need. It has a kitchen, and it has washer dryer hookup. Has a little bitty backyard. You know, it's nothing crazy. No garage. No nothing. Just, you know, dirt to drive on. The only stipulation is, which we'll get to that at the end here, is that in order to get approved to rent this house, your household income has to be 3 times the rent, which means you have to make $1,875 a month. And we're basing this theory off of, like, what it would be like to live in Oklahoma here, at least in my town, as a single adult. Like, what it would take for, like, my kid when she turns 18 to get out and live on her own.
Right.
So we got the mortgage at $625, and this is like the cheapest place I could find. A little crappy house.
Right.
For the utilities, I kind of just cut mine in half because we used to live in a house about this big when we first started. And granted, you know, things have gone up, but I'm also taking into account a single adult instead of a household of 3. You know, so I figured just cut my current utilities in half. That'll give a good roundabout number.
Right.
So I got $48 a month for water, $165 for electric, $27 for gas. Still accommodating, you know, at least having car insurance for yourself, you know, even though you don't have to. But, well, I mean, you do, I guess, because it's the law. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Minimum
I put 51.
liability.
Yeah. So I put $51 a month for car insurance. I found the cheapest cell phone plan I could think of, unless you go and get the government assistant one. So a single plan with like US Cellular was $35 a month.
And that's
Cheapest.
like, what is that, like, pay per minute and then like pay
No.
per text? That's unlimited everything?
No. It's a full plan.
Okay.
Yeah, because there is the pay per option, but I'm like, who wants that kind of life?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be using this for your job and whatever. Yeah. And then, you know, I figure, you know, get a little bit of basic amenities. We'll get you some internet, you know, because, you know, at the very least, you don't want to be stuck with just local cable or local TV channels.
I'm investigating this picture a little bit more. Does it have a basement?
No.
What are those?
That's just ventilation
Just
under the
ventilation.
slab.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Kind of like access ports and ventilation.
Right. Okay.
So basic cheapest internet you can get in town is with the fixed wireless company for about $50 a month. Because, like, I put in this address on AT&T, you can't even get DSL anymore.
Yeah.
That's almost kind of shitty, where it's like you almost can't even get cheap DSL anymore. Like, you're stuck with $50, or, you know, just sharing off your hotspot or something. But then you're not going to have a lot of data. You know, but I figure at least that way, you know, you can apply for jobs, do your homework or whatever, watch TV, watch Netflix or something that you're sharing with your buddy because you can't afford to pay it for yourself.
Right.
And I put in just $50 a month for gas, like 1 tank of gas. You know, thinking you're going to be going to work and back at least every day.
Right. Yeah.
But nowhere else because you don't have any money. And I accommodated, you know, to give you a friend.
Or, you know, what if you're living like this and you're making $25 an hour? You know, you're just balling out in town, but in the house is a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a possibility too.
Baller in public.
Also accommodated you to have at least 1 friend or pet.
Yeah.
So be it a cat or dog. I figure, you know, you're buying the cheap off-brand pet food. So $15 a month for a pet.
Right.
You know, medium to small pet, no Great Dane.
What, $15 a month for what? Like, you buying their dog food for the month for $15?
Yeah, if you get the cheap ass shit at like the feed store, like, you can get a 50-pound bag of food for like $10.
That's so bad for the dog, though. Oh my god.
Hey, you're on a budget, sir.
We pay. Babe, how much do we pay for a bag of food? $72. Yeah, for a 45-pound bag, the food that we feed our dog, our 40-pound bag is $91.
Yeah.
And that lasts about a month.
Yeah.
That's,
Again,
yeah.
you can't afford that shit.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
feel like
saying,
I feel like if you're living in those conditions and have that tight of a budget, you shouldn't have a pet. It's
I mean,
irresponsible. What
yeah,
about vet bills? They have to get
you can't
vaccinations. They
afford
have to
them.
get their shots every, like every couple of
Kind of.
months. Like it.
No, they don't.
Well, no, it's
Kids got shots like when we got him, and that was it. It's the only time he goes to the doctors when he's sick.
our dogs get shots every 6 months, every year.
For what? What are you getting?
Vaccinations.
Vaccination.
It's like the same thing for like when you get your flu shot every year. Like dogs have those that they gotta get too.
Never done that. Never been recommended by the vet or anything.
What's ours?
Hmm.
We do.
Well, we don't. But anyway. Yeah, so doing $15, figure fuck it. You get a stray cat. You want to keep it fed.
A cat.
Yeah.
I can see you keeping a cat for $15 a month. Cats are easy
Well,
and cheap.
and so is a dog too.
Dogs are
It
much more
depends on the
expensive
food.
than cats.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
If you have a beagle and you get a 50-pound bag of food for $20 at the feed mart, it's gonna last you like 2 months.
Yeah.
Again, we're talking about just cheap feed mart food, for like a cow dog, not
Yeah.
your fucking bougie dogs over there.
Yeah. I can't do it.
I mean, I spoil my pets too. Like they only eat, grain free fucking. I pay like $30 for like we just bought his food. It was $30 for like a 5-pound bag.
Yeah.
Too expensive. But anyway, yeah, I just figure you get a stray cat in the neighborhood because this neighborhood's probably gonna have strays. Yeah, you want to pour a bag of food out? Yeah, 5.6-pound bag. I paid $27.
Yeah.
But that lasts him about a month. Anyway, that's it. So this does not include groceries. This is just your keep the fucking bills paid, get your ass to work, and a stray cat.
Yeah.
$1,066. Now, with the Oklahoma tax rate at a $10 an hour job, you're gonna have a monthly income of $1,272.
So you'll have $200 to go ball out with. Or
No.
How
So
much?
You have $206 left over. But remember, this budget does not include groceries.
Yeah, true.
And we were just talking about how I bought sandwich material for 5 days and it cost me $130.
Yeah.
So it's like your $206 a month left over is what you have, and that's probably going all to groceries. Like you're literally doing nothing.
Yeah.
To live in this ghetto little house with a stray cat and eating ramen and complete meals and helper.
Yeah.
Not hamburger helper, just helper.
Yeah. Just helper. This man's so broke he can't even afford the helper, man. Or no, he can't afford the ham. Yeah.
Okay. Night. So, but no, the comical part, like I said at the beginning, the requirement to be an applicant for this house is you have to make 3 times the rent a month. You have to make $1,875 a month. At $10 an hour, you're only making $1,272.
Yeah, so you can't buy this house.
Yeah. Well, you can't rent it.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, the cheapest place in town, you don't even make enough money to live in.
Yep.
And that's at $10 an hour. That's not the minimum wage.
Yep.
So like, it really puts things in perspective. I talked to the wife about this the other day. I was like, I have no intention of kicking Grace out of the house. Like, I would almost feel, I don't know, like an asshole if I was like, hey, fuck you, you're 18. Go live this life of $200 a month spare.
Yeah.
In the ghetto. with your stray cat. You know,
Yeah.
like eating helper. I'm like, no, fuck that. Until you have like, you're either have a, what am I trying to say? Somebody to live with, you know, be it a friend, a relationship, whatever. Until you have some form of a roommate with an income, like I'm not kicking you out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't, matter of fact, I mean, I would encourage her to stay. I want to move up. No, you don't.
No, just don't.
Like unless you're making $20 an hour, well, then yeah, sure, fuck it, you know, by all means. But if you're working at the, you know, McDonald's and making $10 an hour, like, no, you don't want to move out.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Just stay here, pay me like, you know, $200 a month or something, and I'll make sure you're fed. I'll make sure you got internet, clothes to wash. You know, I'll still take care of you. Just make you pay a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And give you some kind of responsibility. But yeah, like just looking at these numbers, like this is the cheapest place you can go live without government assistance. Because granted, there's also like low income apartments and stuff in town
Yeah.
that are based off your income. There's other options, but to completely live on your own, no government assistance, $10 an hour, like this is it. Like you'll literally just make ends meet.
Yeah. Like
But then comes in what you're talking about, like car breaks down. Fuck
you're
you gonna do?
fucked. You're fucked.
You get sick for a week and can't go to work.
You're fucked.
Like the you know something in the house breaks or you know whatever. I mean, granted it's a rental home, but I meant like you know your stuff. You know your TV breaks. Fuck you gonna do?
Yep.
Like shit. You literally can't do anything besides make ends meet. And you know even that you're barely making ends meet. You're eating ramen and complete meals every day.
Yep.
Or then look, you are working at fast food, and you know maybe you
Maybe you get some free meals. Yeah.
piggybacks there. But yeah, I mean it's like, but the crazy part is, like I said, the whole you need to make 3 times the rent to live here. Like even at the cheapest place in town, you pretty much have to have a second working adult to move in.
Yep.
Or make more money, but you know, which you know, granted. Like the you know the place I used to work, DSR, their starting pay is like $16-17 an hour.
Yeah.
I take anybody off the street and train them. So I mean, technically, you know, you can go work at DSR and make 3 times the rent and live here comfortably.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, you can still make do. You know, and again, that's this gets into a little bit more of the darker side, maybe almost makes me look like more of an asshole than I intend to be. But this is why I look at people that are like, oh, you can't do it, or people that want a handout and stuff for standing on the corner, where I'm like, bro, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna suck. It's not gonna be easy, but you can make it happen. What the hell are those symbols? What are you sending me? X2 guns 1 hype and hype cool. Ben's hyping us up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying not take the government money. By all means, take them for everything they got, because why not? But things like the government assistant housing apartments and whatnot typically have a waiting list. They're not just, it's not like they're just open apartments all the time.
Yeah.
You have to get on a waiting list and get in there. The phone one, I mean, I haven't known anybody that, you know, use that in a while, but it used to be like $20 a month for the government assistant phones. You know, full unlimited phone. They even give you the phone and everything.
Yeah.
You pay like $20 a month. There's a lot of things out there. And then you're talking about, you know, you can get food stamps. So, you know, potentially that grocery bill, you know, yeah, you only have $200 left over for groceries. But if you apply for food stamps, then, you know, that helps out there as well. But again, you know, that just makes it more of there's no excuse.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this is making it happen with no assistance at all. But even with assistance, like I said, to accommodate for any kind of repairs or, upgrades, or you want to get out of there eventually, like you have to make those sacrifices still, even if you had the assistance and say you were, you had $400 extra a month, even after groceries. Well, then yeah, you need to be saving that, because otherwise, when you do need tires or an oil change, even like we made that joke the other day, I said like, I want to just make enough money to get my oil changes on time.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, this is that guy living in this house trying to make that happen. Like, he's the guy that's like, I can't afford no $60 oil change in my hoopty. Like, shit, I got $200 spare this month for groceries. You expect me to fit in $60 for an oil change?
Right, right.
Like, and even if you did it yourself, it's still like $40. Or no, it's $30 because I bought. You could probably get it cheaper. You could probably get it done for about 20 if you bought some cheap ass oil. But still, then you're making hard choices there when you're like $20 for an oil change, or I cannot eat ramen today.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, it's hard to make those choices when you're at this point in your life, but it's still doable.
Yeah.
Now, is it doable on minimum wage? No, not without government assistance. This is the cheapest place in town at $10 an hour, barely making it happen on your own with no assistance. If you drop that down to the $7.25 an hour, you're fucked. And I dare even say, even if you did bring it down to like the $500 a month, you're still probably fine.
Yeah.
Because what does that make? It's $9.41. Yeah. Do I still have that other thing pulled up? I had this cool website out there that actually shows you like how much money you'll make after taxes. Taxes and Oklahoma. There it is. Yeah, this one will work. So let me see. What is per hour? 7.25. Put that in there. So you're making $6.70 an hour basically after taxes.
Yeah.
So $6.70 times
Paypix.com. That's right.
Yeah. So you'd be making $10.72. So we slap that into the calculator, and well, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you manage to get that $500 a month rent home, and you were making $7.25 an hour, you would still have $131 left over. And if you said to hell with that stray cat, $146 a month.
Yeah.
Man. And let's say you just did the struggle for a while and like didn't have internet, just use your phone. And let's say you bicycled to work.
Yeah.
$246 a month.
There you go. You can put away $50 a month.
So again, still doable, even on minimum wage. Finding somebody willing to let you get a $500 a month, or maybe like somebody has like a spare room kind of rent situation.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're not a psychopath and you're willing to work for it, I mean, you can still make it happen. It's just gonna suck.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. But I mean, that's why they call it a grind, man. A grind is never pleasant.
But still, I mean, like I said, though, there's a place here in town, and there's places like this in every town. You go to any, like in Houston, you can go to any temp agency and get a job.
Yeah.
Like some labor job, working shift work, making over $10 an hour.
Yeah, easy.
Easy. Like, you'll be working tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just, you gotta want it. And that's why it blows my mind whenever I see somebody, like, even here in Bartlesville, like, standing on the corner, like, get their whole family out there or something, like, oh, we need money to get back to town or something. Like, motherfucker, better get to work.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I always respect those guys that hang out in front of Home Depot, man. Them guys are out there to make some fucking money, and some of them do, man. I've talked to a couple of those guys. Like some of those, that's their full-time job. Like they go out there, sit in front of Home Depot, pull in, $600 a day. Like,
See, Gert, the thing is about those temp agencies, they want you to have those jobs. They will find a way. They'll find a job where somebody's willing to carpool. Like they'll make calls and be like, "Where you live? Hang on, I know somebody that lives near there." Like they will help you find a job that'll work.
yeah,
And even if they don't, I mean, again, that's up to you to make that hustle, man. You got $240 extra. You tell your buddy, like, "Hey, man, I'll give you $5 a week or $10 a week or something out of my little extra money if you can just get me to work." And then you got to hustle. Or, I mean, dude, there's a couple people in town here, and Ben might be able to back me up on this. There's at least two people. One was this bigger girl, and I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a point of reference, kind of like Fat Amy from the singing shows or whatever.
yeah,
Bigger girl. This chick would walk miles to McDonald's every day, 5 days a week, and she was walking. It had to be at least 3, 4, 5 miles.
yeah,
Just walking, and some of it was like uphill and everything. Nothing drastic like up the mountains or anything, but still, there's a lot of points that was uphill to the McDonald's. And she made this walk every single day to work and home because she had to make it happen. And like, yeah, I mean, probably everybody's in town has seen her. And she's out there doing it every day, walking to work. And I've seen a couple other dudes doing that, like walking to, I think it's like a Domino's worker that does it too.
yeah.
And or we got a guy at the, how far did he have to go, Ben? The English guy. I forgot his dang name. This dude would ride his bike from out in the dang country of Bartlesville all the way to work. This dude was biking, yeah, from Circle Mountain. What is it? It's got to be easy, like 5, 6 miles or longer or something.
Yeah.
And Steve, and he is like, got to be pushing upper 50s to 60.
Right.
And he is riding a dang bike 5 miles a day to work.
Well, 10 miles a day if you count going back, right?
Well, yeah, I'm saying 2 were in, yeah, so 10 miles a day. Yeah, dude's riding a bike 10 miles a day, 5 days a week at like 50 something years old. And he's like a chain smoker too.
It's nutty, man.
And I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, and he worked 2 jobs. I thought he worked at a gas station. Or isn't the gas station like at Albertsons, isn't it? Yeah, dude works 2 jobs and rides a bike to work and back every day. So he rides 5 miles to DSR. And I don't know if he goes home first or just goes to the gas station, but then he goes and works another job and then rides his bike all the way home.
It's
And I'm
crazy,
like,
man.
so it's like, yeah, when I think of like the guy on the corner, like, can you give me $1? No. When I watch my coworker ride a bike for like 15 miles a day and work 2 jobs at 50 something years old as a chain smoker,
Yeah.
no.
Yep. Like, you hungry? I'll buy you lunch. But I ain't giving you money.
It's just like, man. But, yeah, again, cost of living, man. It's about how much you want it.
Yep.
But how tall your ladder is and how much you're willing to work to climb that ladder. Whether it's 3 steps or not, whether you want to just make that enough money to live in that little single bedroom house and make it happen, shoot. It's
Yep.
good to go.
But
Yeah, see what he put? 40-minute bike ride
yeah, that's insane.
to get to work.
But
Yeah.
to wrap up, yeah, that was an interesting conversation. I'm excited for next week, which I assume is going to be on the lighter side of, what kind of money would we need to live comfortably? Like, how much would that stipend be? So we'll probably be talking about that next week. So make sure you tune in for that. Do you have
Yeah.
any closing messages for our
No.
wonderful people tonight?
No, that's it. And if anybody else wants to participate, as always, we're always welcome. If you want to send us your budget, I can send you the spreadsheet. Just message me. If you want to send us, what you think would be comfortable. And again, the stipulation is like if somebody like say Bill Gates is going to give you an allotment every month, and the only stipulation is you have to keep working 40 hours a week. You have to keep working. Whatever job that is on you. But it's going to be, what it'd be like to live a nice, comfortable life. You're not driving a Lamborghini or anything. You're still living your kind of standardish, life. But what would it take for you to be comfortable where, like, you can get that $2,000 bathroom remodel and not be like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
But you're not buying a new house.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you can do that too. What fun can be had of leftover money?
Yeah, we can touch on that.
I mean, that comes back to what we were talking about last week. The whole, what was it? The more you make, just the better standard your quality of living
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
And that's another good point is, what is your cap on standard of living? And that's kind of what that's about. Like, I feel like there is a stopping point where I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good right here.
Yeah.
If I make more, great. But I feel like if I made more, I would just save more, is my point.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a line where I would make enough where anything after that, I would just be saving. Whereas Peter, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Peter, and I think you agreed with him, was like, no, just the more I make, the better lifestyle I'm gonna
Yeah.
live.
I mean, the
And
more money I have, the better my toys get.
Well, I'm talking about monthly expenses, not toys.
Well, I mean,
I'm talking about like how much money am I gonna have at the end of the month every month?
right, but the way that I see it, the more money I have, the more money I can spend monthly on bigger toys. Like 4-wheelers, boats. Another car. Maybe a project that I'm working on that I'm buying parts for every month. Like, just the more money I have, the more fun little toys that I can afford to pay for every month.
I mean, to an extent, but I still feel like there's a cap on that. I mean, maybe it's just maybe I'm a little bit more humbler. Or at least I want to say I'm a little bit more humbler. Might
Yeah.
change if I was making $250,000 a year or something.
Yeah,
but,
right.
But I feel like at the moment, like, and we can touch base on this more next week. But basically, I feel differently. I feel like there is a cap for me where I would be like, no, I'm good. I'll just save that money.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, I might spend a little bit here and there, but I feel like there's a cap, and that's what I want to discuss next week. Is if you have a cap, what is it?
So yeah, make sure you are thinking about that this week. Come up with some good stuff for us. We'll talk about it next week. Make sure you use your Bezos bucks if you haven't already, and give us a subscribe here on Twitch. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube. We post the VODs of the stream up there. So if you miss it, you can go to YouTube and watch it. We're a little behind on uploads, but we'll catch up with those here soon.
It'll be uploaded tonight.
Yeah. Make sure you go to our website, check out our website. Come join us on Discord. You know the drill. You've been here before.
And if you're here in town, 14th of October, we're going to be at the Dewey Flea Market.
Yep. So there you go. If you're in Oklahoma or near Bartlesville, Tulsa, go check us out. Buy some 3D prints. Goes to a good cause, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night.
Good night.